Alright, hey guys, and welcome back. Now, if you've been watching my channel for any length of time, you know that there's two things I love. I love taking a look at knockoff toys, and I love taking a look at old robots. So here I have a very obscure toy that I've only seen one other picture of ever, and I don't know who it's made by. I just know that this was, I believe, made in China. This is definitely an 80s, mid-80s little remote control toy. And the only branding that I've ever found from this is that they appear to be called Buggy Robot, which is what this one is. And the other one I've seen a picture of is a Jeep and Robot. And then I've also seen from a similar manufacturer, but a newer, I guess, looks like a newer model. The remote control is different, and it has like a picture of like a, kind of looks like a Gundam robot on it or something. And there's one of like a Porsche and like a Nissan. I don't remember what they're called, but they're also called like Nissan and Robot or something similar. But they do the same thing. They're just probably made by the same company, I guess, a few years later, but the design's a little different. So for this specific one, I've only seen one other picture of it ever. Now this I picked up at a flea market probably about 3 years ago at this point, and I think I paid like $1.50 for it. So let's get a little up close look at it here. Now this was not working at all. Definitely still needs some work. Has some really good designs on it here. It has some nice chrome along the front of the grill of the Jeep, or the Buggy as they call it here. I really like the color. It has kind of like this in-between red and chartreuse orange. Got some really neat stickers on the front, like yellow, red, blue, and the stars. The little Buggy emblem on the front of the windshield. The roll bar in the back. The same color with the stickers repeated on the sides with some good rubber wheels. The gears that make everything go in the back, and you can tell that the roll bar, one of the little parts of it have snapped off over the years. And then on the other side, the same thing repeated. And then we have the remote here, which I repaired all the wiring to. Unfortunately, the buttons are kind of transposed, so what it does very simply is there's a button for robot mode, which actually is the yellow button, and the other one is go, which just makes it go forward. And but they're kind of in the reverse positions, but it still works just fine. This did not have a sticker before at all, so this is something of my own creation that I found and made, and basically just made from the same sticker on here as to what it's supposed to look like in the packaging, which is really neat. And you can also see a little bit of the handle is broken off. The batteries are in it, but I had to replace the battery contacts as best as I could, and wired it as best as I could, which is very, very finicky. So I want to go back and do probably a more fine-tuned repair on this one day. But just since it's so finicky, I'm very careful with it, and I'm just glad that it works, because it's such a neat, unique, and interesting one-of-a-kind toy. Let's take a look at the underside now, and you can see here, it has a really cool metallic sticker. Don't know how well that's going to show up with the reflectiveness on camera, but it says turbo systems, all these different things, you know, for like gears and stuff. You know, RPMs, that's what it's supposed to stand for. Got the number 5 in the center, little blue design down there, the little pluses in different colors. So really, really neat, and that's how you can definitely tell, even without a date. This is such an 80s toy because of the chrome and the stickers and everything, so really, really cool. Alright, so let's go ahead and we'll get this wire loosened up here. And there really isn't much to this thing, but I just really think it's neat. I love these old one-of-a-kind toys that have survived, and you don't see very many of them. So now let's go ahead and we'll put them all the way over here. And then, like I said, since these buttons are reversed, I'll just go ahead and hit that robot button, and we'll see him zoom off here. And so you can't get him to turn or anything. He only goes in whatever direction that you have him pointed in. But I still think it's a really really neat little car, and it's just fun looking, good colors. So now that's not all he can do. You can also set him up in his buggy mode again, and we can get him to transform into a robot by hitting this yellow button on the side. And he will very slowly walk forward. See if we can turn him more towards us there. There we go. And then you can turn him again, and you can hit the robot or the go button again, and then he'll change back from a Jeep into his buggy mode. And off he goes. So pretty cool. I mean, you can definitely tell the inspiration for this was, you know, the Transformers and GoBots and everything were huge in the 1980s, and this was just a little cheap, you know, company based out of Japan or Hong Kong or China or what have you, and they just decided, hey, you know, let's make something that's really inexpensive and cash in on this transforming robot phase, and you know, so you come up with this little thing, and it's really neat. You can move his arms out forward a little bit too to give him more of a robot look, but the only problem is when you go to transform him back, you have to move the arms back first because they stick. Oh, batteries might be running down. Yep, there we go. So we can get him back into his little Jeep mode there. Alright. So, oh, you know, let's get one more quick look at him. I almost forgot. Let's get a good quick look at him here in his robot mode. So you can see, not too much to him, like I said, but you can see there's his face, and there's his arms, which are like the exhaust panels on the side and things like that. And the chrome is worn off over the years from many hours of playtime, I'm sure. He has kind of a hunch, so he doesn't stand up all the way straight because of those wheels in the back that enable him to move. But overall, looks really cool. I think that's really neat. So we'll transform him one more time back into his Jeep. And there we have it. So there we go, guys. I hope you enjoyed this short little review of a really interesting little knockoff, probably like, you know, 5 and dime store type toy that I have in my collection. I think it's really neat, and I think stuff like this is kind of neat and important to show off because they're so original, and you really, you know, no one will know about them if they're not seen. So I think it's really cool. And I hope you guys enjoyed taking a look at this with me today. And if you have any little interesting knockoff toys, definitely let me know down below in the comments. And I will see you guys back here next time. Take care.
Hey guys, if you liked the video that you just watched, don't forget to hit that subscribe button down below. And you can follow me at Facebook at King of Retro or Twitter at #8ByteBrian. See you next time.